All right, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the only metric that really matters when it comes to real estate. And I will get into that in a second. But as a reminder, my name is Mike Thornton. I'm a realtor in the Chicagoland area, servicing all of the suburbs. If you're interested in a move here, set up a 15-minute discovery call with our team. Links in the description. Or if you just want to talk real estate, chat about the market, I love doing that as well. Reach out to me. Phone number is also in the description. Let's jump into this. So this is not the metric that I'm going to highlight, but it's just for illustration's sake. You have the median sales price in the DuPage County area, second biggest county, largest county in Illinois. And you can see it over, since 2008. So pretty decent, little time frame here, almost 20 years. So you can see kind of pricing. You have the basically the financial crash of 2008 and 9, what that did to pricing. It took, 10 years to rebound. So 10 years to rebound. And so one of the worst financial crises, you definitely were in huge trouble. If you bought here and had to sell here, that's not good. If you were able to hold on to it for 10 years, you were back even again. That goes for the Great Depression as well. If you were able to hold on to it for 10 years, you would have been okay. Not everybody's in that position, so that's why this was a really scary moment and why you can't always say real estate goes up. It does in the long run, but it does not in the short run. So if you were to say, hey, does it always go up over a 10-year period? Yes, it absolutely does. But if it's going to go up in the next 6 months, no, it doesn't mean it will. So the metric that we care about to understand what's going to happen in the future, because you as a homeowner probably want to know if your equity is safe or where the market is heading. It all matters on where the supply is. So supply and demand drive pricing. This is a market like any other market in the world. Doesn't matter if you're selling homes or widgets. So as you can see, we're going to see a little bit of an inverse chart here when I look at months of supply. When supply goes up, pricing goes down. When supply goes down, pricing goes up. So if I click into this, you have the financial crisis where you have inventory up way up here. Let me go back. Yeah, we go back to 15, 17 months of supply. That's insane. As all that inventory dries up, you start having inventory go down to more manageable level. When you're into 4 to 5%, or months of supply, I should say 4 to 5 months of supply, you're in a neutral market. And then you go down to the shorter term, and you can see that we've been in this crazy seller's market, ever since COVID started. So you got COVID, 3 months of supply is very much a seller's market. It drives lower and lower and lower. And here we sit today at 1 months of supply, and it's lower than it's ever been. And so if you want to know where pricing's going, you need to know where supply and demand is. Supply is so constrained right now. It is so constrained that there's not a great story to be told for pricing going down. It's just going to go up at even a more drastic rate as inventory goes down where it is today. So if you look at appreciation more recently, you can see how drastic it is. You go from basically somebody's able to create over 3 years almost $70,000 of equity just by sitting on their house. This is like just the averages, right? People are also able to add value in other ways through sweat equity, but this is just the market moving. So when you're thinking about your situation, what you really want to know is what's going to happen in the future. And the best way to know what's going to happen in the future is to know where supply is. And then you'd have to know what factors are likely to change supply in the near future. Are we going to build a ton of homes? Are we going to have a ton of people like investors sell back into the market? Both of those are not likely to happen, at least where we're at here in Chicagoland. And so there's a story to be told for supply being very, very low. Supply would have to quadruple to even be into a neutral market. And when we were in a neutral market, we still saw 1% to 2% of appreciation. So something would have to be so catastrophic to change where pricing's going that I think if you were a betting person, you have a pretty good sense on where it's going to be. And I think that's good for you to know, right? It's nice to know what happened last month, but to know what happens the following month is more valuable. And so when you're wanting to answer that question, take a look at your supply, and that's going to tell you exactly where pricing's going. Hope that helps.